Hi Libra, thank you so much for clicking on this video and thank you for becoming a member. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you, Libra. Oh my goodness, why? It's a lot going on. But to be honest, they're saying take this one right here. So I'm going to take it and then I'm going to put these back and keep the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, it's tough work being a star. All right, so we have the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the star. Damn, when did I freaking damage my card like that? But anyway, so we have the Six of Cups and the Star. So like I said, as you saw, all those cards fell out. I feel like you're gonna get a lot of offers soon. Actually, I'm feeling like the problem is like why all those cards fell out is I don't know if you're like mentally prepared for something or you're not used to having a lot of people like in your space, you know. But with this star energy, I do feel like a lot of people are going to start coming towards you. um I just feel like there's something that you're doing that is making you stand out right now. You know, this is giving me like that person who didn't know their business will blow up. That's what I'm getting. Like, you start off something, you're like, oh, okay, I'm doing this with the mindset that I'm just gonna have a small business or I'm just gonna be catering, to a few people every now and again. This is like a pop up shop type of energy. You're not trying to commit too heavy, but then all of a sudden something blows up, and it's like, well, you can't reject it. You know what I mean? I hope you get what I'm saying. Let's say, for example, right? You sell jewelry, right? Handcrafted jewelry. And you only make like a certain amount at a time because usually either it doesn't sell that much or you're trying to keep it small, right? You're not trying to do too much. You don't want it to overtake your life. Then all of a sudden, this one person sees your jewelry and they rant and rave about it, right? And they go online and they're like, oh my gosh, I got this jewelry from Libra, and Libra's jewelry just makes this outfit stand out, and it was affordable, and it was this, and it was that, and it was whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, you just get a whole influx of people coming to you. So it's like, damn. At first, you was trying to keep something small and cutesy pootsy. I don't know if you didn't believe it would blow up as to why you said, "Oh, I'm gonna just keep it small," or like I said, you just didn't want it to overtake you. But I'm feeling like this shit about to blow up. Something is about to blow up. You having a real glow up, Libra. Even if this is on like a personal level, like let's say you don't sell anything, right? You're just on a personal glow up. So you might be attracting more people. Or you could be on social media and all of a sudden you just blow up. That's what I'm getting. Like, even if you don't sell something, it's something about you that's gonna have a lot more eyes on you. And like I said, I don't know if you like that attention or what, but it's not like you're gonna reject it when it comes to you, is what I'm feeling. And you shouldn't reject it. Especially if this is a business now. Like if you was like, oh, I'm only gonna do a certain amount, or for example, people who cook, right? Or make like desserts and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna only be selling these for a limited time only, and da 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 da. Then all of a sudden you sold out the next day because someone, passed a good word about you. I really feel like someone is gonna be passing the word along about you. Like, have you seen Libra? Did you taste Libra's sweet treats and desserts or whatever? Did you see Libra's jewelry or did you see Libra's whatever? I don't know what the did you do, okay? But someone's gonna be like, did you see Libra's thingy thingy thingy? All right, so Six of Swords, um, bottom of the deck. Wow, the Devil in reverse, but that's good, okay? So I do feel like I'm just feeling like this Devil in reverse is you not expecting something. The Six of Swords is giving me someone going off and telling someone else about you, or you just blowing up. Spirit just bringing more eyes to you, however they do it, right? Um, I'm just feeling like this devil is coming as ener- energies of feeling overwhelmed, but it is in reverse. Let's okay, yeah. Let's keep it like that. We don't want it upright. So this devil in reverse is like you may feel really overwhelmed at first, like damn, I didn't know this was gonna happen. I don't have the resources for this, and I don't have the blah 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 blah. But I feel like it will all be figured out somehow, some way. But something is relying on your commitment. Okay, so you might have had a lack of commitment to things in the past. If it didn't blow up, then you didn't really pay it much attention to it. Yeah, we have. So we have Justice in reverse and the Ten of Swords upright. So this is this is the past energy because I didn't clarify the stars yet, but this is that past energy where you might have felt like unfairly treated, or you feel like it was unfair that you didn't have as much attention to your business as someone else who you may have had lesser quality than you. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's what's going on as to why you may have at first started something on a small scale, but I'm seeing something blowing up. And you may feel a little overwhelmed at first. Let's clarify the star. I cut the deck and saw the Queen of Swords, and I was like, I don't know. And then she just popped right out. So, Queen of Swords, clarifying the star. Bottom of the deck, we have more swords. Okay, so we have quite a bit of swords. So this could be you in your head about something because you are an air sign and swords do represent air. So you could be in your head about something. With this Queen of Swords here, shit, what I'm hearing is honestly, you could have been in your own way. You were your own worst critic. Three of Swords in reverse. I'm really just feeling like Spirit is telling you to get out of your head. And Three of Swords is kind of like, heartbreak energy. Oh, this didn't work out in the past. And so that's why I'm just going to keep it small, or I'm going to do this and just keep it on a small scale so I don't get disappointed. That's another thing. Okay, Libra. So there's like a root issue as to you play the background role, I guess, due to like I said, if you're your own worst critic, then you could like stand in your way by just always being in the back because you need things to be perfect or you're scared you're going to mess up. This is justice in reverse. So this is also you. You have a lot of swords, which is your energy, and then you have justice, which is your energy in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this past energy is what's the issue. Like say for example, some of you could also want to play small because maybe like as a kid your parents or your teachers or whoever authority figure was very hard to please. That's also with this devil energy in reverse. It's like the devil energy is never really satisfied. He always wants more and more and more and more. So I feel like you might have grew up with parents or guardians who just never really were satisfied. If you got an A minus, oh my gosh, they're gonna tear into you because you should have got an A plus. If you got a freaking, I don't know, if you were late to school or something, it wasn't. I don't know. Like if you didn't do the chores right, it wasn't good enough. If you didn't wash the dishes at this certain time and use something this way, it wasn't good enough. It's something. I feel like you had to deal with someone who was kind of like a bottomless pit of no pleasure. Like as much as you try to people please with this situation, I feel like they were not able to be pleased. So I feel like this is what caused you to play a background role in something in your life. Okay, because you have a star, which is you also. You know, spirit is saying it's a lot of work when you're the star, but it's also when you're a star, you can also relish in the gifts and good stuff that come along with that. Okay? So I feel like I don't know, I just feel like spirit wants you to stop being so overly analytical, over critiquing yourself, and most definitely not working from that root of people pleasing. I know you're if okay, for example, I know like if you're going to create a business, you kind of have to please the people that you're selling to, but I feel like this is different. I feel like you prevent yourself from doing a lot of things and expanding in a lot of different ways because it's like you could hear someone in your head saying, that's not good enough. What if you do it this way? You should do it that way or da 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 da. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there and let's see what else spirit has for you. Okay. Okay, all right, I want. So we have the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands, which is good. Spirit is wanting you to continue. Use your prior knowledge, use your wisdom. The Hierophant also speaks about like commercial business again. So yeah, something could be blowing up. The Hierophant is also very intuitive. So I feel like intuitively you'll know what to do. You just gotta stop blocking yourself from putting like I'm seeing like a rubber band on something, like restricting something. Oh, this is just gonna be a small business. Like, no, you gotta when you build something, you gotta, really expect the success. So I feel like spirit is just really trying to like punch it into you to accept that you are capable of expanding. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of cards out already, and it's just like, what is at the bottom of there? Queen of Pentacles. You see, you could be fruitful. You can have all the well, almost all the you want, right? But I just feel like you could be working again from that root issue where you feel like something's not going to be good enough to be put on a wide scale. Or maybe you're scared of like the background part, the Hierophant, you know, the LLCs and the paperwork and the this and the whatever else, you know. Maybe you're afraid of that. I feel like you're gonna mess up with that. I don't know, Libra. I feel like Spirit is tired of you being scared. Spirit is tired of you being scared of expanding or being small, being in the background. Just be forward. Like I said, you could even be on social media and you just, I don't know, like, oh, no one's gonna see my stuff, no one's gonna see my videos and this and that. And then all of a sudden, all of a sudden a bunch of people see it. That's a lot of cards. But I do see the Magician. And the Three, whatever. You see, this is a lot. There's a lot. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse. So we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. It's just a lot going on, or a lot that could, no, that's what Spirit is saying. There's a lot that could go on, but there's a lot that you're restricting. I barely spoke about the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands speaks about moving forward passionately. And after the Hierophant, passionately in that business, in that journey, business endeavor, whatever, you know? So Ace of Swords, in reverse. I just feel like this is your mindset. Spirit wanting you to stop being so critical of yourself. Then we also have the Magician. Hold on. So Libra, right? I'm doing this reading and outside my kitchen window so I can see like the yard of my apartment, right? So I paused just now because there's two dogs, right, outside, and those dogs don't really know each other, so it looked like the owner just got spooked, right? Because she just started running after her dog, thinking that like they was about to start fighting, but the dogs actually just started playing like really calmly together. They're both fetching this ball, and they have like the same energy. So I say that to say, Libra, I feel like you're thinking like, oh, this is gonna be a dog eat dog world. You know, you're gonna get torn up. What you're doing is not gonna be good enough. You're just gonna get swallowed. You're just gonna get swallowed up by the world, and you're just gonna be small anyway, and no one's gonna see it anyway, and blah blah blah. When in fact, you can very well play with the competition. Okay? Like I said, Libra, you thought it would be a dog eat dog world. What I'm telling you, that lady started running after her dog just now. She was scared. Okay? But they're playing, and they're still playing. It's funny. That's crazy. But that's right as I'm talking with the Magician. Okay? So just a lot. Spirit is saying, please, just I don't know, work on your confidence, okay? And just know that you can expand. Because you really thinking you're going to get ate up or you're going to get torn up, and that's not the case. Like, you're really fit to play with the big dogs, okay? Period. So we have the Knight of Swords. That's continuing on with a positive mindset. Okay? We have the King of Cups, not getting all up in your feelings and not feeling like, oh my God. Just like how that lady was scared, like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Yeah, no, you don't have to feel like that. If you're going in with that energy, get out. All right? I don't feel like you have nothing to worry about. Three of Cups, you're going to be able to be happy and celebrate with others. Like I said, you thought it would be a dog eat dog world, but whatever you got to sell or present to the world, like I said, shit, it could just be you. The world is ready to receive you because you have the star energy and also the Six of Cups. Initially, these were the two initial cards. The world wants to give to you because you are a starer. So let's pull an oracle and close this out because that situation needed to happen because that was a perfect explanation of how you're feeling. I just feel like spirit is wanting you to. You could compete, okay? Oracle for the Libra. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. So again, Spirit is saying, rest that issue of mass people pleasing, or you know what I'm going back to that root issue of whatever you do wasn't good enough, so you just felt like, what's the point of doing anything at all? Sometimes if you didn't get an A plus and you got an A minus, you know, you felt terrible. You felt like, damn, I gotta do better. And you know what I mean? I just feel the spirit is saying, cater to yourself a bit more. Cater to yourself. The more you cater to yourself, the more you're going to realize, oh shit, I can do this. I am capable of this. Them dogs is playing hard. Okay, they is kicking up gravel. But I feel like yeah, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. So when you're like, yeah, I could do this, I'm confident, that's when you're going to see this really huge, explosive, damn near like a comet or a star explosion. You're going to see that really huge expansion in your business. It's really, this devil here is confidence, the confidence monster. Okay, so you need to tackle the confidence monster and put it away. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, bottom of the deck. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. The confidence monster, right? And again, if you want to visualize something big, then you can't be like, oh, well, no one's gonna buy it. No one's gonna accept it. All right, now get off me. I'm gonna leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching, Libra. If you want to book personal, all that's down below. Bye.